Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kani and I am going to be with you today. And today we aren't making anything, but I'm back with my advice. So today I am going to share 3 things that I think are the most vital when you are in the baking business that you should not do. Alright, so we'll go ahead and call these the don'ts of the baking business. Well, some of the don'ts, but these 3 are the top 3 for me. All right, so let's get started. All right, so the first one, this is my very important: don't accept anyone's money without a formal invoice. So what I mean by this is you want to send your clients a formal invoice where you will have their order, the amount that it costs, and then some terms and conditions or how you work. Maybe that's where they'll see that you need a 50% deposit or a 70% deposit, or however much that you need to secure their order. You also want to put there your closing times, your opening times for collection. For example, maybe if on a Saturday your collection hours are between 8 a.m. and 3 p.m. in the afternoon, they need to understand that they can't come later than that because you're already closed. They can't really fight you because this was on their invoice. And please encourage them to read these terms and conditions, because clients just see the balance that is due to you and then they just pay. Because most of the time all my banking details are on my invoice, but 95% of my clients will still ask me where they need to send the money to and how much their deposit is. So this just tells me that they don't read the terms and conditions. This just ensures to protect you as the baker, because we are working with people's money here, and some clients, because they are giving you their money, they feel so entitled to maybe waking you up at 5 a.m. in the morning to collect their cakes. So with this invoice and all the terms that you have on there, the client knows where their boundaries are. For example, you have there, I'm open from 8 a.m. until 3 p.m. in the afternoon, meaning that they can't come anytime before 8 a.m. and they can't really fight you on this because it's stipulated on your invoice. Please guys, have some kind of terms and conditions and let them know right there somewhere that by paying your deposit, you are accepting all of the above that I've just told you. So you can't come tomorrow and fight me, or you can't come tomorrow and say, hey, I know I said the cake is for Saturday, but actually I now need it 5 days before, and you've already planned everything. So you need to have all these small little details on your invoice. If you'd like me to show you mine as an example, please don't hesitate to comment, and I will definitely share a template of what I have on my terms and conditions. All right, and our second one, don't accept any last minute orders. I always laugh with my friend with this. She's a baker as well, and she'll say to me, but babe, I need the money. And I'm just like, I know we need the money, but trust me, if you accept a last minute order, if someone comes today and they come at 6 p.m. and they say they want a cake for tomorrow at 10 a.m. for collection, believe you me, unless you've got all the backup in the world, even a backup baking shop, then accept that order by all means. But in a place like ours where the power will just cut randomly, and the baking shops maybe will close at 5 p.m. and they only open at 8 a.m. the next day, meaning that from the time that client is querying at 6 p.m. for an order that must go tomorrow at 10 a.m., you only have 2 hours to buy the things that you are missing. What happens if the things that you're missing are actually one of the ingredients? 9 times out of 10, you'll accept the order and find out when you check the cupboard that, oh, I actually don't have icing sugar. It's 8 p.m. you want to start baking. Now you realize you can't cover the cake. It ends up costing you so much more than what you've charged to fulfill that order. Now you probably have to call someone that you know, ask them if they don't have icing sugar. You have to go and fetch it from them. It's not worth it, guys. It is not worth it. I know we need the money and we're running businesses here and we've got expenses to pay for, but trust me, that order will come back double in a specific time frame that you've been given. You will have enough time to fulfill that order. Why do other clients come well in advance to come in order? Why don't the rest do the same? So trust me, it's just 1 or 2 clients, but please, 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 please try and avoid that by all means, unless you are sure that the power won't go off and you have all the ingredients that you need. And trust me, there is something you'll find out that you don't have. So you realize later that, oh, this cake needs an edible print. If you don't have the machine, where are you going to go and print the edible print that needs to go on the cake? So please, 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 guys, I know that we need the money, but the last minute orders are seriously not worth it. Someone can't come today and want a cake tomorrow. And even if they order in the afternoon today for a cake tomorrow morning, it's still short notice. So please, 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 guys, know your limits. Just don't try it. 9 times out of 10, you'll remember my voice that I told you so. Don't do it. Try and avoid it at all costs. All right, and the final one, the final don't, from my opinion, is don't accept an order with a design you have never ever tried it before. I'm not sure if you know the mousse cakes that are trending lately, the crisscross cakes. I've had clients come to me with those pictures from other bakers. I had one come to me with a crisscross cake the other day, and I literally just said, I cannot accept this order. I won't even quote it because I've simply not yet familiarized myself with this kind of design. I would have to do my research, ask other bakers that have done it, ask them what they did, what they used, how they make the cakes to sit. I'll show you the crisscross cake here, and I'll also show you the mousse cake over here, on how they just do it. The mousse cakes, for example, I have no idea what kind of finishing they use. I don't think it's buttercream, I don't think it's ganache, I'm not sure what it is, but I simply do not accept those kinds of orders because you won't know what to do with yourself when you've already taken your client's money, and on top of that, you have already used that money to buy everything that you thought you would need for that particular cake. So if you're not familiar with the design and there's not enough time to maybe research and find out what you need to complete that cake, or if there's no one to assist you with it, then I would say be safe and just pass on the order to someone else. It's okay to not know that design, how that design was made, or what they need to purchase for that kind of design. It's okay. It's a changing industry. It's evolving every single week, every single day, and you will eventually know how to do it. I didn't know how to do 2-tier cakes, but today I am accepting those kinds of orders because I went and did my research, used dummy cakes, tried the design out first. It's worth it. You'd rather try it on your own. Our family members are always happy to eat free cake, so you know that your cake will not be going to waste. All right, so those are my top 3 don'ts for the baking business. There's definitely more. If there's an important one to you that I didn't mention, please feel free to comment down below with it so that we can raise awareness to the other bakers out there, especially my fellow bakers that are recently coming onto this business and recently starting out. All right, so there wasn't a lot of information like this when I started out. So right now we've got social media, we have all these platforms where people are sharing, and it's really amazing. It's a really nice community that I wish we had, or I wish I had rather, when I was still starting out 7 years ago. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you, everyone. Bye.